They spent 11 months preparing for 11 seconds flat. The engineers with calculators mapping where the building sat. Every charge in sequence, every delay precise. The math of bringing something down as carefully as it was raised. They cleared a mile perimeter. The roads were closed at dawn. The neighbors came with folding chairs and set up on the lawn. Some of them had worked there. Some of them had kids who had. Some of them just came to watch a building they had never had. The countdown started at the horn, a low sound then a pause, the kind of silence that the air makes when it's holding what it was. And then the charges blew in sequence left to right, and the building that I'd spent my life in began to lose its height. Coming down 30 years of concrete, steel and sweat. Coming down everything we built and everything we kept. Coming down into its own footprint, into its own dust. Coming down the way they said it would, the way they said it must. It didn't fall the way you think, not like a tree, not like a wall. It folded almost gently, like a thing that chose to fall. The roof went first, the walls came in, the dust rose white and gray. And 10 seconds after it began, the skyline looked a different way. The dust hung in the air for longer than the fall itself, like the building didn't want to settle, like it needed time to tell the air what it had been before it hit the ground. The loudest thing for miles and then the quietest sound. Coming down 30 years of concrete, steel and sweat. Coming down everything we built and everything we kept. Coming down into its own footprint, into its own dust. Coming down the way they said it would, the way they said it must. I stood at the perimeter, behind the yellow tape, my badge still in my pocket, from a building with no shape. The neighbors started folding their chairs and walking back. Some of them were quiet, some of them were laughing at the crack. The ones who'd worked there didn't laugh, the ones who'd worked there didn't speak. We just stood and watched the dust settle for the better part of a week. In our clothes, in our cars, in the corners of our lives, the dust of the building where we spent our working lives. By afternoon the cranes moved in to sort the pile by type. Concrete here and rebar there and steel stacked on the right. The building that took 7 years to raise up from the ground was sorted into categories by the time the sun went down. Coming down, it came down the way they said it would. And the dust is still settling in places no one stood.